Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a review of Halloween 2 by Trick or Treat Studios. This is a hidden movement game where one player is Michael Myers and the other players are victims. This is based on the Halloween 2 movie. You could see our how to play and play through and review of Halloween, the original, and we did a how to play and play through of this one. This is for 2 to 4 players. It takes about 60 minutes. It's for ages 14 and up. So I'll give an overview real quick, and then we will go over our criteria and then give our review. So, like in Halloween 2, it takes place in the hospital. You can play a version here, the Samhain, that's how you pronounce it, edition, where Michael Myers can search spaces. He doesn't use tokens, but at the end of his turn, if he's in a search token space, he can try to find Laurie, just like in the movie. And if he does 4 damage to Laurie in a 2 or 3 player game, he wins. Michael Myers can also win by defeating 4 victims. Julie has 2 victims here. So you always play with 2, even if it's a 2-player game. You would have 2 victims in a 3-player game and 3 victims in a 4-player game.
Ah, okay.
So Michael Myers wins if he defeats 4 victims in a 3-player game, 3 victims in a 4-player game, and if you keep track of your movement on here, because it's a hidden movement game. If in a 2-player game, he takes 25 turns and they still haven't rescued Laurie, Michael Myers wins. But in a 4-player game, if 20 turns go by, he wins. So what do they need to win? Show in the rule book, because we just played this. The victims need to find a wheelchair or 2 medicines, a yellow key or a red key to one of the ambulances, and Laurie. And they'll be in separate decks here. You see there's a pink, a blue, a green, and a yellow search decks. And when you set up the game, you'll divide up those search items on the bottom 4 cards. There'll be cards on top. And so you might find Laurie in this particular deck. It could be in any of the 4 decks. But if Laurie was in this deck, it'd be the 5th card, 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th card. Just depends on how it was shuffled in. So the actions that characters can take. You get 2 actions a turn, so does Michael Myers. You can move. You can go through windows, which takes an action. You can search, which is the main thing you can do. Play cards that say it needs an action to play. You can attack Michael Myers. This is how Julie defeated me in our how to play and play through. You can trade cards with another player, and you can rest, because you can do an additional move if you exert yourself. Each character gets different abilities. So for instance, this nurse, she can use an action to remove exert tokens or 2 damage from herself or in a player. Michael Myers can move 5 spaces if he's not staggered. So if he gets hit, the next action he takes will be staggered. I'll explain that in a minute. He can infiltrate, move through a window. He can pursue. That means he can move as far as he wants in a straight line, as long as he doesn't end his turn in the line of sight of another player. And he can attack with 3 dice. Now, if he does take damage to his next action, he can only move 3 spaces. He can't pursue. And then and he can only roll 2 dice to attack. And then after that first action, he won't be staggered anymore. So basically, we're going to be running around. I'm going to either defeat 4 victims, or if we're playing the Samhain mode, I'm going to try to find Laurie and defeat her. If someone has Laurie and I attack that character, I can damage Laurie and also damage that character, and then Laurie gets put on top of one of these decks. She basically runs away, and she's just got to find him again. That's the version that we prefer to play. And so you keep on playing until one side wins.
Yep.
So let's take a look now at which 2 would you like to talk about?
Playing time and...
Okay, well, what about the playing time?
With us, it was very fast.
Yeah, especially since I defeated one of the nurses really quick. This nurse.
Really quick.
And then, unfortunately, I was on this side of the board, and Dr. Loomis came in and shot me twice, and she rolled really well.
Yep.
And then I wasn't smart enough to run away, and I did kill Dr. Loomis, but then the marshal came in and shot him. So
yep, it was great.
I should have moved a little bit better. And then what else would you like to talk about?
How about the components?
Yeah, do you like them?
Yeah, they're okay. They're average. Yeah.
Well, and all they actually do have,
I mean, they have a nice feel to them.
they have a linen finish on them.
The boards are thick. So, yeah, they're really good
Yeah.
product. They're good.
They're good quality.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, now, this is not Julie's favorite type of game. So it's fun for me.
Nope.
I think this is actually better than the first one because it has that saw wind mode. Okay, because of the saw wind mode, I would prefer to play this. Plus, I like the layout of the map. It's really tight, moving around the hospital. The original one, the houses are kind of generic. Okay, this is, I think the map is better on this one.
Okay.
Great art, although it's a little dark on some of the cards, it can be hard to read. Just like in the original one, it could be a little, like this one right here, it's a little dark.
It's not too bad.
And low light. Some of them are brighter than others. It's just interesting that they didn't. They should have used a lighter blue. Complexity. It's basically the same rule book, except they did a better job with some emphasis techniques by doing all caps. If you played the Halloween one, it's basically the same rule book. If you're not used to playing hobby games, you'll want, because it doesn't have enough examples or a playthrough, they might struggle. And needed to have a round of playthrough and more examples for non-hobbyists. Okay. That's why they're probably going to watch videos to see how it works. So the rulebook is fine for hobbyists. The age and audience, if you're not into horror games, Julie's not into horror games, so she's not going to rate this well. And if, yes, it says 14 and up, but that's for regulation purposes to avoid product testing. Not that you would want to play with an 8-year-old.
No.
Other than the text, if an independent reader could read this.
Yes.
But would you play a horror movie, especially with one that's bloodier than the first one, with an 8, 9, or 10-year-old? Although even though they can handle it developmentally in terms of what the game has you do. So developmentally, you can play this with younger people, but thematically, you probably wouldn't.
No, you would not.
So you might only want to play this with teenagers that are allowed to watch R-rated movies.
Yes.
So design mechanics, these hidden movement games I like a lot. I'd rather play Halloween 2 over other hidden movement games. So this will stay in our collection. And then educational merit, well, we only have that there as a category.
There's no educational merit.
Well, there is educational merit. It's just that you wouldn't use it in school at all, and that's pretty obvious.
No.
So what would you rank this?
I mean, it's not a bad game. Probably mediocre.
Yeah, you take it or leave it. You'd only play it because
you asked really nice.
Yeah, because you would be nice to me and say, "Yeah, I'll play it with you," but begrudgingly. Okay?
Very much.
And you're probably more likely to play this if our sons wanted to play too.
Yes.
And then you would be creeped out when Michael shows up. So she doesn't like seeing Michael show up, even though it's just a little figure. Now, I like this better than Halloween 1. I'd play this over Halloween 1. And so I would suggest it. I would make this an 8.
Wow.
And I'd probably put Halloween now as a 7. I don't remember what I rated it as, but regardless, I would make Halloween 1 a 7, and this would be an 8.
I probably ranked Halloween as a 5 too. All this stuff would be a 5.
Right. So Julie wasn't looking forward to doing this?
I was dreading this, you guys, so much so I finally was like, let's do it, get it over with, so I don't ever have to do this again.
Yeah, but you will play it again.
Yeah.
It's just that she doesn't like looking at the art.
No, I really don't. I'm not even looking at the box. I'm just looking at the camera, not looking down.
Yeah, there's two of them. There's Michael
I'm trying not to look behind me either. I'm just looking straight.
I could put my Michael Myers mask on, and then you'd see Julie cry, which would be mean. All right, well, thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. We hope you had fun, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye.
Bye.